Hello! I get to spend some time with an E39. It's a 2000 540 automatic, 62,000 miles, and it's quite nice. I've spent a fair amount of time with these cars, but I haven't really spent a lot of time recently with a nice one and with a low mile one, and I am immediately reminded how solid these cars are, and especially a low mileage example, how nice and just how well put together they are. And that's this one. So let's poke around it, see what there is to see. It was just given a wash, and after that there's a little bit of haze in this light, so be aware of that. If you're garaging this thing, or you are not having it in the water a bunch, this one a little bit, not as much. There's a little bit of condensation. It'll sit in the sun and that'll go away, but definitely noteworthy. Little nick on the bumper here, little dent on the nose right here, but a very handsome car. Pretty good as far as rock chips and stuff. There's not a whole lot. One little nick on the windshield here. Oh, just some dust up there. But this is a very handsome car. Little minor chip here. Tiny itty bitty one right here. There are some marks on this bumper. It's got some parking damage over the years. This one down here. Over here as well. See if I can get my shadow out of it. And it's really mostly just the rear bumper. It's not really on the front. The front's in pretty darn good shape. But there's some nicks and dings and bumps on this back bumper. This is the biggest one. You can see there's some marks from a license plate. Somebody bumped into this thing at one point. Pretty low speed, pretty minor stuff. Little chip here. Looks like odd color selection of touch-up paint there. I would say calling this thing a 20-footer would be doing it a disservice. It's not that bad. There's some stuff on super close inspection, but it's honestly, it's like a 3-footer. It's a really good looking car. So let's check out the interior. We'll start it up. What's wild is how well the interiors on these E39s generally have held up compared to the E36 of the same era, which don't hold up nearly as well. But this interior is excellent. Doesn't have the sport seats, which I don't personally care a whole lot about. It does have the original window sticker. We'll check that out in a minute. Let's start it. Has at least this key. I think this might be the only key for it. Just the standard key, no fob. $62,325 right now. We'll add a few more to that when we drive it. It does have this backup lamp warning that illuminates. I've already investigated it, and it's the driver's side backup light. So we'll put a bulb in that, get that resolved here before this auction comes live. Headlights work, fog lights work. We'll check all that out. I've not tested the tape deck. Let's check the AC. This display works, which is nice. AC is on. Here, we want this. Turn the feet off. We'll test the heated seats while we're at it. This one cup holder is broken. This one is not. That one works. AC is indeed nice and cold. Working on all speeds. This panel failing, as well as the blower motor resistor, is a fairly common failure point on these, so it's glad to see all that works. Radio. That is working. Display is working as well. I mean, this interior is very, very, very nice. Hi. Let's roll the dice. Check to see if the sunroof works. It opens. That's promising. It closes, I think. Excellent. Does it tilt? Sure does. Signals. We have those. We have high beams. Horn works. Try our windows. Auto down. Yep. Auto up. Brilliant. Yeah, I mean, the phone is no longer with us, sadly. That guy is just kind of a tattered cord here. That's all she wrote. I don't know. Maybe that's an eBay away to get a new cord and stuff. I'm not sure. Not that you would use it, but it's kind of a fun little party trick. Yep. Locks work. It's even got the cigarette lighter. Just a complete car. Honest, low mile car. So let's pop the hood. It has been smogged. It has passed California smog, which is great. It's always a sign of good health on these. Purring away. The headlights are working, the fog lights are working. Hood insulation's in pretty good shape. Seat is good. I didn't test the power seat on the other side, but we'll check it out in a minute. I just want to make sure they're not doing the typical E39 twisty seat back thing, which it's not. Forward, backwards, headrest, upper. That's cool. It does have, which I'm very excited about, the original window sticker. Kind of hard to read, but that was 50, is that 59? I don't know, I don't want to do the math. But yeah, it was a spendy gal. Sport package, fold down rear seats, heated front seats, 17-inch wheels, destination charge, gas guzzler. Pretty rad. The more I spend time with this thing, the more I like it, which is dangerous because I'm a sucker for most reasonably decent cars, and then I want to take them home. And I absolutely can see a world where I have this be my really, really cool daily driver. 62,000 miles, got an enormous amount of life left in it. I'm currently getting 40-something miles a gallon out of my daily Lexus CT200H. So that makes it hard for me to jump into something like this to make it into a daily. Just gas here in California is not cheap. But look how good this thing looks. I do want to look at the tires. The spare there reminds me of that. I will say, before we do that, speaking of spares, it's got all its toolkit. It's even got the flares, which is cool. Wouldn't use those flares, but they're there. And yeah, you can put 3 golf bags in here. Does it have a release to get out of the trunk if you're trapped? No. Does it have a diagram to tell you how to stick some golf bags in here? Up to 3? You betcha. Let's play with this driver's seat. This piece of fuzz. Let's play with the driver's seat to show that works. And let's go for a drive. All right, what's the verdict? How's the back move? Just as it should. Back, forth, upper, headrest. Yep, just like they drew it up. All right, let's go for a quick run, and yeah, be right back. Okie dokie. Let's go for a quick drive. I understand. I should check my backup lights. Thank you, instrumentation cluster check system. I did check the tires are date coded 2011. So absolutely, whoever is the next buyer should do tires pretty well immediately. It's about to be 2025, so tween or early teen age tires, bad idea. Don't do it. If you're driving across town, you'll probably be okay. If you're going to be driving in inclement weather or at anything above the speed limit ever, or just don't. Just put fresh tires on your cars, everybody. I don't want to pick out the tires for the next guy or gal that buys this one, so just work it into the price. You know, I would maybe do some Michelin Pilot Sport all seasons. Maybe you want to put some cross climates on it, or some Blizzaks, or you want to drive it in the snow, or maybe you want to put summer tires on it. Maybe you want to put different wheels on it. I don't know. But you know, budget, you know, $500, $600, $700, $800 for tires when you're looking at buying this car, because it will need them. Anyways, let's turn right and get up on the freeway right here. See if we can run through all the gears. Homie's making a U-turn. This car feels very, very good. Alrighty. E39, and a nice one. It's this would be a really cool daily. I would put fresh tires on it, but otherwise it's, I don't know, it seems like a winner. So check out the auction link in the description below. Bid often, bid early. Thanks for checking this one out, and until next time.